Yo, happy Sunday, y'all. It's your boy Trench News, and I'm back at y'all with another one, man. I appreciate all love, support. Thanks for everyone who subscribed to the channel. If you ain't subbed to the channel, make sure you do. Make sure you join the membership. Shout out my boy C Hood. Shout out at JPB. Shout out Hungry Mama 773. Man, shout out all them, man. All my moderators. But enough of that, y'all. I got three different topics that I'm talking about. I'm talking about one, FBG affiliate Wooski, affiliate brother, Glenn, also known as Baudski, Big Wop. Then I'm talking about the 14-year-old that was killed in Chicago, shot in the head, back of the head twice, and left in the car. And then we're going to talk about this 8-year-old that got shot down like trash, and the assailant was end up shot in the face. They wrestled with the assailant. Somebody tripped the assailant, grabbed his gun, and shot him in his face. So we're going to talk about all three of them. This Trenches News, man. Thought I'd give you 3 in 1. We're going to start off with Glenn. A lot of people was inboxing me to tell me about this guy named Glenn. They said Trenches News. He was more than a gang member, man. He wasn't no gang member, bro. He was actually a guy who was trying to help them get out the streets with jobs and things like that. You know, a picture's worth 1,000 words in Chicago, where we from, man. And if you in a picture with them, it's like you with them. People who don't understand that you trying to do good, or they don't know the whole story, so they just take what they see. Now, this guy was not only a graduate, but graduated, man, got a certificate, you know, from Chicago State University. Not only that, this man was a top employee for the postal service, like a top one, you know what I'm saying? So he wasn't just anybody who got killed, man. Anybody who was just out here standing around, you know, the average person we report on. I had to go and dig back deep. So who was Glenn? Glenn was an educated person, man, who was from the streets, you know, but never forgot where he came from, you know. So he'll come around the guys, encourage them, man, tell them get off bullshit, get some money, you know, things like that. And hearing that story, man, you know, I got to say rest in peace to that man. He was just, you know, caught up, and I don't know what his killers was thinking, you know, whether he did something in the past, or whether it was just, oh, I seen you in a picture with Wooski, or anything of that nature, you know. But yeah, he was a Chicago State graduate, graduate the top in his class. A lot of people graduated with him, and they say he was a very smart dude. And you could actually look it up. It's all over like the news reports. He was a postal worker. You know, he was a top postal worker, been doing postal work, trying to get the kids out of the streets. Then you have the next story, condolences to him and his kids, man. Then you have the story of the 14-year-old, man. The 14-year-old was killed out west, man. Shot in the head twice, left in the back of the vehicle, abandoned in the alley somewhere, man. You know, that's sad, man. We got to get our kids parents, man. You ain't stop being a parent, bro, just because you had a kid, or just because you raised them long enough where he could fend for us, where you feel like he could fend for himself. This ain't the Lion King. This ain't no lions and tigers and shit, where the cub, you carry him around to a cub and then he can fend for himself. This ain't the story. You got to get your kids, man. If you love your kids, you got to go to that extra mile for your kids, you know. If you don't care about your kids, then nobody else will care. Just like if a kid disrespecting his parents, nobody will care about disrespecting your parents if they see you do it. You know, people only do what they see done, you know, and everybody got to step up, man. You seeing your homie going on these useless ass licks and killings and shit like that, man. Tell him, bro. Tell him what he gonna get into before he get into it, man. Don't wait till the shit happen and then he get locked up and then free him, and man, he should have listened, you know. Then we got the 8-year-old girl, man, who was killed up north, man. And she was just shot. She was shot, said the assailant hopped out on feet, walk up to them, just shot the little girl, man. You know, I don't know if he aiming for his target or whatever, but he shot the little girl, man. And she was killed, man. They say in the face, you know. And then her family reacted. They thought on their feet. They had wrestled with him and took the gun from him and ended up shooting him in his face, man. An 8-year-old girl, man. You know, he fighting for his life in the hospital because he got 2 gunshot wounds. I don't know if he checked out yet, but, you know, he don't deserve to be here, and he just took an 8-year-old out, man. And that's crazy, man. We got to start changing our mind frame of thinking, bro. Like, think about somebody else. Like, bro, I wouldn't want nobody to take my life, so I wouldn't want to just take nobody's life. You know, if I'm defending my life, it'll be one thing, but if you ain't defending yourself, bro, it's useless, bro. You just doing it just to be doing it, showing your power, showing that you manly, you know. But yeah, and them the 3 stories, man. It was very interesting, man. Learning that this guy had a degree, this guy was a top postal employee, you know, had a job, so he ain't had no time to be having no ops. If he in the neighborhoods dropping off mail and all that, well, he ended up getting killed by lawless on 30th. He got killed on like 30th and Rose on the low end, and condolences to his family, man. Yeah, they say he was around Wooski and them, though, trying to, you know, deter them from out the streets, man. So, you know, that's what I'm going to go along with, man. And I see a lot of people on legal help. Usually you see people being disrespectful. They like, no, not Glenn, man. And Glenn is the Wooski affiliate who got killed, his brother, you know, affiliate, whatever you want to say, man. You know, Wooski is hurt behind this shit, you know. He real hurt behind it, bro. You know, so y'all say prayers for everybody, man. Happy Sunday. I'll be going live, man, to talk about a lot of stuff on live. I'll be dropping more content today. Y'all keep y'all head on the swivel. Y'all know this the most dangerous time in Chicago, man, on that weekend, Friday to Sunday, man. Hold your kids, man. If you can, hold your kids in the house. You know, I know you know everybody got a right to go outside and all that shit, man. But look, until people start caring about their life, you got to protect yours, man. Tell your kids they minds they nine, they are somebody. And if you don't agree with that, man, you can get off my page and stop it, you know. But yeah, those the 3 stories, man. The 14-year-old just abandoned, you know, shot in the head. I don't know what he was into, you know, but the shit is sickening, man. For a parent to have to find their kids, you know, or somebody telling them that their kids was assassinated, found in the alley. But yeah, I'll be back at y'all with more content. This Trench News, man. I'm out.